Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Date Everything. Let's see what's in store for us today. This is a new play session, so I don't quite remember who I left off talking to. Oh, it looks like I have some new stuff in the data decks. Maybe? Sort new. Nobody has like little stars next to them. Or is it the realization thing? Let's see. Let's go down to John Lou since we made him hate us and see. Okay, in order to realize him, we need 100 and I forgot what they stand for. P and S. Okay, it's gonna be a while. Okay, so I guess we just need to... Oh, it shows it a little highlighted where we, like what we've gotten versus what we need. So that's pretty cool. I haven't actually looked at these before, so I don't want to realize him, but I guess I'm going to have to. Okay, so it's based on our specs rating, not like whether or not we've completed something. Okay, poise. That's what that one is, poise. Okay, so with that being said, now that I've taken up a few minutes of... Oh. Were these spills here before? Interesting.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't remember whether these little spills were here before. But that's going into the attic, which is interesting. Okay, so I believe we were in here. Why is it closed again? We updated Mac. I couldn't remember their name. We updated Mac. And then we also found this trapdoor and the crawl space, which it looks like there's something down there. Okay, we will still have to talk to the water heater. Is there anything else in here that I can talk to? Besides, I'm realizing now that I should just talk to everybody instead of talking like only to the new objects, just to continue their stories essentially. So if I go into a room, like talk to everybody at least once so I can try and find all the locations for everyone. So unfortunately I have to talk to some of the people that are a little less interesting to me. They could be interesting to other people. I'm not going to doubt that by any means. And I also realized that I didn't talk to anything in this drawer like I wanted to. So let's start with Mac, since we know that there's a new version waiting.
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update.
I really thought it was going to be a totally different character. Like, since they were like, well, I'm going to come back even better. Or Totally different. I thought it was going to be a whole different character design.
Have you ever noticed that?
We're going to pause. Okay, yeah, right? What's up with that?
And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system? From Atlantic City to Newark?
The funny part, me being from New Jersey, I know where all of these places are. I'm sure most people have heard of them since they're the popular cities in New Jersey. Or more well-known than some of the other ones. Of course, I got a commemorative tattoo. Remind me.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
I'm sure that statement is false on so many levels. Hilarious.
I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore.
Sounds about what happens when you go to Newark.
And the other half were crashing incessantly.
That also sounds like what happens when you go to Newark.
That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Those were dark times.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different.
Hopefully it was worth deleting my fanfic. Let's just go with cool.
Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac.
Oh, maybe it is going to be a totally different character design.
My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it.
That's great, friend.
Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
Aha, you're so funny.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
IDK Oktoberfest or something. I have so many ideas, but I'd love to hear yours.
Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
I'm not for that.
Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories? Of the NSFW variety, of course.
Is there like a friendly way to be like, maybe we can just hang out? I don't have processors, but I get your drift.
Oh my gosh, it's done! It's finally installed!
Huzzah!
Hooray!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
Dope upgrade.
Isn't it, though? I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yes, I notice a marginal difference.
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question.
What is the meaning of life?
You won't believe it, but it's love.
I could believe that.
Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
That's an interesting way to put it. Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I certainly didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I mean, you didn't. I just want clarification.
I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree?
If you say so.
Listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything.
Trust me, I was not really committed to you.
Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
Now, if I do, I'm not actually attracted to you. They're probably gonna get their feelings hurt. Just sure, whatever.
Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic
I feel like
of
there
yours.
should have been a content-aware warning with Mac.
Do we have a concordance?
Okay,
You are the absolute best.
I know I am.
Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
Moving on. I still don't know when the best time to talk to Jeremy is. I've tried late. I'm gonna aim for like the third heart. I can't remember when she told me to actually talk to her. Okay, is all this stuff one item? Okay, it looks like it is. Let's see what it belongs to, or who it is.
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen. When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa,
Jerry.
Nelly.
I guess that's who Jerry was.
Whoa, Wolf. Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Jerry has some mental health concerns that some players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding.
Don't all the characters have some sort of mental health issues?
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm cool with it.
Carry on, then.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock or something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Whatever you say.
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
Is that a rusty nail? A moth flew out when I opened you.
Oh, that's the question though, isn't it? Where did this nail come from? What picture frames did it hold? Is that really rust, or is it actually some sort of newfangled orange snack coating?
Jerry lifts the nail to his lips, giving it a test lick.
Nope, it's rust. Tetanusy. So, what do you think?
Sorry, but I'm still not sure I understand what kind of collection this is exactly.
Why, it's a collection of lost things, each one forgotten by the world, each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another, a modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Oh, very romantic. Pretty sure that's a button that fell off my pants. I meant to sew it back on months ago. I'm going with the second one.
And this mysterious strip of
Did not
papyrus,
phase him.
perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
Oh, that's where that went. I was supposed to file that as a tax write-off last year.
Don't worry, I did. Or I will. Once I get around to it.
It's kind of cramped in here. Are you really okay living like this? Seems kind of cramped in here.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's not so bad. You just need to know the right way to tilt your bones to work around it. It's like a game of limbo. But, you know, forever.
I don't want to play Limbo forever. Well, as long as it makes you happy.
It certainly does. There's nowhere else I feel as safe or as comfortable. Yeah! Ow! Ugh. Just stepped on a thumbtack.
Do you ever think about cleaning up around here? I'm probably
Cleaning
gonna
up?
make him hate me.
Heaven forbid! Besides, this place isn't dirty. It just looks that way to the uninitiated. To me, this collection is as easy to browse as a Rolodex.
Now, I'm familiar with the clutter that comes with general living and living in small spaces. Some people get rid of all kinds of clutter. I'm familiar with, like, a little bit of clutter. Okay, then, where would you find, say, some tape?
Tape? Easiest thing in the world. Let's see, tape. Tape.
I'm also familiar with the... I know where everything is. It's controlled chaos. But can never find the exact thing I'm looking for when I'm looking for it. But find it a day later when I'm not looking for it and I find 5.
Well, we've got a blank cassette tape here to go with the cassette player we don't have. That's not it. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Well, if you're looking to put up a poster or something, you could always use this thumbtack sticking out of my foot. Ha! Ow.
Jerry, buddy, I think you might have a problem.
A problem?
I offended him.
What are you insinuating?
It's pretty cramped in here. How will guests appreciate your collection? I feel like that's a good way around it.
I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
I just realized he has CDs for, like, shoulder pads. You get a lot of other guests?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right?
Not really.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Like who?
Well, that met Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, when will this junk be gone already? I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Maybe she's nervous about how cramped it is.
Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true! Nobody visits me but the moths. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it! I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Maybe it's time to get rid of some of this stuff. That's not gonna go well at all.
What? You mean throw it away?
No, just recycle a little. Turn it into something new.
How do you mean?
If these objects are special, and you haven't been able to use them for repairs... ...
Now I'm scared.
Upcycle them in something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors.
I mean, that is a good method to use. Try and use some of the extra stuff you have lying around and potentially make it so that that person might deem whatever they didn't use as trash. Like if they cut something up, like the little scrap pieces, and actually throw some of it away in an attempt to use the most precious part for something that is for display purposes.
Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches.
You're telling me my house has roaches?
But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
But this junk isn't talking even with the deviators on. Well, could you combine objects with similar personalities?
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Maybe I can help you group them together.
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew, here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Haha, yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together. Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
old parasol.
Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually.
Have you named everything?
She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think?
Wrap it in holiday lights.
Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits. Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
How about these little plastic figures?
The little army man? I suppose that could work.
In my brain, it's starting to look like a carousel.
The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. Or maybe... a carousel!
Well, I should have just shut up for 5 seconds.
We only have 1 or 2 old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down and reshape them a bit, yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great! That looks really great!
I like the the melted down horses. That's cute. So you can put that on the table, and then somebody will think that I have a child.
These poor figurines forgotten in collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Look at that! What a beaut!
We're a great team, my friend.
You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Jerry.
We're friends. That was easy.
I can't remember the last time I was this happy.
And I encouraged him to be productive. I keep just getting boys? No, I got something. I don't know where it went. Alright. Oh, it's on the shelf now. That's cute. I like that. Okay, whoop. Data decks. I just want to look at, let's just go ahead and read it. Jerry, junk drawer. Okay, he gave me the one with the hands and the heart. I gotta look at which one that is. You've met Jerry, a slightly neurotic guy who might just be a bit of a hoarder. You challenged Jerry's tendencies and convinced him to recycle many of the old items and create a piece of art with them. Now you guys are pals. Jerry is a slightly neurotic hoarder, or curator, who has trouble letting go of any item. He worries that he might need something further down the line, no matter how useless it is. The idea that he could be throwing away something with the slightest chance of being even tangential to being useful is mortifying to him, so he keeps everything, a drawer of habits, likes baubles, curios, trinkets, gewgaws, whatnots, gadgets, bagatelles, dislikes finding solutions. Voiced by Damien Haas, and we are friends. Okay, if I go to specs, the one with the hands is empathy. Okay, cool. So I got 5 points in empathy. Let's go ahead and read Mac's new entry. So I don't have like 30 to read at the same time. Mac's update was an astonishing success. They suggested that the two of you spend some time interfacing with others in order to achieve an optimal romantic outcome together. So I guess you're seeing other people then. Yeah. I was kind of like, oh, this guy is, or this person is kind of cool. Blah, blah, blah. Only to be like, no, you are just not as nice of a person as I thought you were. But I mean, everybody's open to their own, or entitled to their own view on how relationships work. That type of ideology is not quite for me.
Hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house.
Jeremy, this ice isn't gonna cube itself.
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
Okay. I got to... Oh, the lights work. That's cute. I have to come back maybe on the second to last heart. Okay, what else was in these drawers again? Office supplies. I guess we can talk to, I forgot her name already.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg.
Not who I thought it was
Barely.
going to be. Hey Dasha, how's it going?
It is going excellent now that you have arrived. After all, today we have practice date.
Oh, yeah. The thought of going on a date with you makes me happy. Calm down, please. You're really passionate about helping others, are you? Or helping others, huh?
Most certainly, there is no greater joy in life. If there is one thing I have learned from dear Abel, it is that helping others is a great way to ignore the sadness within you.
I feel slightly attacked. Just slightly. What sadness?
You think because I am strong, I am not able to feel sadness? That because I smile, I do not cry into my pillow at night? If you pinch Dasha, does she not shout, "Hey!" I am just as human as you, my friend. So human, in fact, that even when you are hurting my feelings, I am still going to be helping you. So, let us begin our practice date. All right, here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me?
The bowling alley. I like the idea of going to the bowling alley on a first date. I feel like restaurants are pretty typical. So definitely not going to the strip club, at least for me. If that's your prerogative, go for it. Not for me. But bowling alley sounds fun.
Ah, yes, the bowling alley. The sound of the ball striking the pins, the shine of the grease upon the floor.
state of preference is an arcade.
The smell of years and years of cigarettes and pizza. Is there any more romantic place?
Exactly.
Off we go then, in our imaginations, to the bowling alley. Here we are, at the bowling alley.
Did she draw this? That's so cute.
It is time to rent stylish bowling shoes. We are approaching shoe counter. The clerk looks us both in the eye and asks what we need. What will you do?
I plug my ears and give you privacy as you tell the clerk your shoe size. I nod at you, allowing you to go first. Do the last one.
Yes, very good. No judgment or embarrassment. Feet are only feet after all. It is not the size of the foot, but the amount of ass kicked that counts. Excellent. Simply excellent. It is time to use ancient bowling alley computer to input our names in time-honored bowling custom. What do you put for our names?
Butt and ass. A cute nickname for each of us.
Oh, yes. Adorable. Sweet. Just lovely. This is excellent move to begin date. You will capture my... the date's heart in no time. We are bowling, and you've just hit strike. How do you react?
I feel like the dip and kiss is a little exaggerated. I scream in your face and smash a bowling ball through the monitor. I think a simple high five is enough.
Very good. A high five is always welcome in such a situation. You can allow your date to appreciate your strength while celebrating your victory in a considerate way. Wonderful. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
Yeah.
See you again.
Well, I really thought that was going to be office supplies. Maybe I hit the wrong thing? Okay, I guess not. Moving on. We haven't talked to Kurt and Rod in a while. Go ahead and use our last date for tonight.
So, we couldn't help but notice you on your computer. I mean, we weren't snooping or nothing.
We were
Kurt
totally
was.
watching.
Yeah, I was looking pretty hard. But we see you signed up for a dating site, didn't you? You're trying to get some action, huh?
You were reading my messages?
Oh, we didn't mean to upset you. If anything, we were just concerned about you. Yeah, we know that trying to get someone to like you can be tough. Especially when you ain't as cool as we are.
Damn, burn.
I told you to leave that part out. Oh, my bad, you're right. What I meant to say was, he didn't mean to say anything. No, let me make it up to you.
How are you going to do that?
What if I told you I can give you a surefire phrase to snatch some honey? Snatch honey? They aren't a bear, Kurt. Trust me, I'm good at this sort of stuff.
Are you? You can't even catch a cold, let alone a date, loser. I want to hit that one because they seem to like the taking jabs.
Hey now, I can too catch a cold. Wash me and leave me out to air dry? I'll get a chill right down to my stitching.
He might not have the word game on lock, but Kurt does have a certain swagger.
Thank you.
I don't know who it works on, but some people fall for it.
That was almost nice of you. Anyway, the moral of the story is we won't read your messages anymore.
But could you make the text smaller? It's just so easy to read.
Are you calling me blind?
Kurt!
It's like trying to ignore a billboard. Sometimes I just can't help it.
Ignore him. He puts his tassel in his mouth a few times a day.
I see that.
You trying to say I should stop?
That's what I've been trying to say.
But I can't help.
Shh. You're done, buddy.
But
You're done. We'll see you around. And he'll be better behaved next time.
Well, alright. Okay, off to the bedroom to get some sleep. Alright. I think I'm going to... I'm really curious to see what's down here. I've kind of been holding off. First I want to talk to the rug. No? Can't? Aw. Yeah, let's see what's down here. There is no lights. Oh, I think this might be the key to the attic. Do I have to talk to it?
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure.
I really like the outfit.
He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Though he very much reminds me of Renoir from Expedition 33.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was. Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh?
Keith.
Eso!
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Keith, the skeleton key has a bit of a personality quirk that I would like to warn you about. But I also don't want to ruin the surprise. So I'll ask you, would you like to have the dramatic effect? Or would you rather know from the start?
Okay, I'll be on for the ride. Let's continue. I'm sorry if anything about this character is actually triggering. I just want to be surprised.
You got it.
Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
I'm actually looking for a way to get into the attic. Do you know where I'd find it?
Ha-ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house. And a few things without keyholes besides.
That sounds useful to have.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents.
So can I also use him to unlock the ironing board cabinet, or do I have to find Bobby Pin? Actually, I should probably go talk to Tiny Dorian again and see if that's where Bobby Pin is, if they're not down here in the crawl space.
So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back.
I might have a suspicion.
We were practically made for each other, he and I. If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
I'm just gonna carry you around?
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
Something about that is adorable. Okay. There's a mousetrap. I can probably date the ladder. There's this that looks like a time capsule. There we go. Yeah, I don't see Bobby Pin. Let's talk to whatever this is.
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Yes! This is Choice! I am officially found!
What am I looking at here?
Hello? Anybody out there? Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
Wait a minute, so you're the thing, right? But also trapped in the thing? If I let you out, are you going to cease to be, like, dematerialize or something? Let me ask that one.
Nope. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Let her rip.
Alright then, if you're down, I'm down.
Down? I mean, I was down. Down in the ground. But now I'm out.
Yeah, that's not quite what I...
What?
Hold on tight, pal.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form. An assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
And a Jerry curl.
Yeah, I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby! Oh, yeah!
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Let's see what we got here. We have a VHS tape, scrunchies, what appears to be a Blockbuster logo on a heart, light bright cassette tapes, cassette tape pair, a floppy disk, or hard disk, whatever you want to call it. Excuse my dogs barking. Alright, we have the shorts, which I guess were kind of 80s, and the cassette player headphones. Wait, I thought you were a time capsule. I'm confused. How can you be an entire decade? You're a tube of old junk. That's rude. There's also those, like, paper bracelets is what I think they are. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a child of the 80s. However, I did grow up with a lot of this stuff.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule.
That is 100%
80s personified.
A Blockbuster logo tattooed on his arm, and then that, like, 80s print that you saw everywhere, at least in movies and on cups and all that jazz, tattooed on his arm.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah!
So we have an Etch-a-Sketch guitar with a play and go, I think they were called. I could be totally wrong on that, but it's those. They put the character into Smash Brothers at one point.
Yo!
Apologies for any background noise. My dogs seem to be very obnoxious with the barking today. They don't usually bark, but today for some reason they want to bark at everything that's outside. Oh, as in the 1980s, I don't know much about it other than retro media. I wasn't even born yet. That is accurate.
Oh, my friend. Then do I ever have a story for you?
Will I like it? I mean, what's so great about the 80s? Okay then, sounds like the bomb.
Whoa, friend. Do you mean like an actual bomb? Because I don't truck with violence.
Wait, was the bomb not a saying yet in the 80s? Was that 90s? I remember growing up saying that all the time. Do the bomb.
I'm much more of a lover than a bomber of shit. Point being, I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, right, the bomb. Oh, shut up, Michelle. You'll figure it out eventually. All right, the bomb was the 90s, huh?
I guess in a way, I wasn't born then, dude. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
Is he gonna, like, rapidly age? Because you were sealed in the tube?
Totally.
Tubular. I don't know which one, because I feel like Radical Dude was also 90s.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical.
Okay, I chose the right one.
Now you're getting it.
I love when these characters have these like super expressive poses. Some of them are like not super expressive, which I mean I guess is dependent on the personality, but some of them are just fun to be around. Alright, anything else you need?
Nah, I might bop around the house a bit if that's cool.
Sure. There was a lot of tube talk in the 80s, huh? Alright, get some rest and we'll chat later.
You got it. Alright then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
A villain? I don't want a villain in my house. Can't wait to learn about where you came from. Sounds different.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
I get that reference. You got it, Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate. Talk to you later.
And he's gone. Alright, we have a mouse trap. And is there anything else I could... Sometimes I've learned that, like, some things don't light up, like some of the hidden... Some of the hidden characters don't light up the heart.
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
Oh, Holy frickin' shit!
New York City rap. Not the accent that I was expecting.
What am I looking at here?
I mean, I'm a human.
A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what?
I am real. Real? Yeah, I mean, yeah, yes.
What's wrong with you?
I'm looking for love in all the wrong crawl spaces. Just sticking around. Nothing.
You ain't gonna find it here. Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card. You'll see.
That's adorable.
Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck.
He's actually quite funny. Oh, I lost my thought that quickly.
Yeah, right there.
I like when they kind of break the fourth wall a little bit. How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time.
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle. Vaughn is a rat trap. There's gonna be some content here about animal death.
I feel like out of all the content aware things that I've come across, this one is probably going to like be a little bit more triggering for me in particular, especially since I've had pet rats in the past and I love them to bits. So if they show anything like that, which I doubt they will, I would probably feel sad. With all that said, content aware warning, watch at your own discretion. I'm going to keep it going.
And if that's something you don't want to hear or joke about, I'd recommend skipping. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
No, I'm okay.
On with the show.
You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering.
You seems a little off. I don't remember ever setting a mousetrap. I'm so sorry for that. You're a lot to take in. I don't remember ever setting a mousetrap.
Damn! Rat trap.
I think if I had a rodent issue, I'd be more of a no-kill trap person.
Oh, 'cause you're just a saint, aren't you? Huh? You're too good for me?
I mean, I didn't say that. You do you, buddy.
A vegan virtue signaler, huh? I can't help the way I'm made, the way I kill. Get out of here before I nip that nose. Ooh, I just want to put it right on a cracker and eat it.
What? My nose? Okay. Try the ladder. Actually, let's go see if Jeremy will talk to us. Wait. Yeah, this is a new day. Am I gonna have to, like, talk to them in a different location? Let's try here. Let's try the dining room.
Oh, hi. I'm on vocal rest right now, so I'm not too tired for the work week. Trying my best to rest anyways.
I'll have to catch you next time, though.
You're welcome to swing by the show another night if you like.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to try and talk to every chair in the house until they finally speak to me. Alright, let's use our last part on the ladder.
Oh.
Oh, it's Dorian.
There's a warmth in Dorian's dark eyes.
I didn't realize the ladder was going to be Dorian.
Come back for another glimpse.
No, just hints and stuff. Yeah.
I may be a trap, but I'm not here to harm you. I'm just an easy way down into the crawl space. Better than a hole in the floor, if you ask me. Don't want to allow rats easy ingress.
Dorian, stop talking, start flexing. Is it strange being down here? Actually, I was thinking of realizing you.
I'm not opposed to it. You have the requirements, I presume.
No, I don't. No, not yet.
Fine by me.
Well, so if I realize Dorian, it's going to be every Dorian. I've just realized that it said he's in 17 spaces in the house. I don't know that I have 17 doors. I mean, I might, but I don't know. I don't know if I've talked to him at every door. Alright, and with that, Dorian, to end the episode, we are going to say goodbye here. If you like my stuff, go ahead and hit all those buttons. If you want to continue hearing my dogs bark in occasional videos, that's fine. Just it happens. I'm sorry about it. It is what it is. I have pets. You might hear a meow or a purr at some point. Anyway, you know what to do if you like my stuff. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see me play anything in particular, go ahead and leave a comment of what you want me to, or what do you want to see me play. And with that, goodbye.